This period served multiple purposes. First, the mother could breastfeed, which was cheaper than formula. Second, it gave the baby time to fatten up and become more adoptable. And third, it created a bond between mother and child that made the eventual separation even more traumatic, which the nuns believed was pedagogically valuable. If losing your child did not hurt enough to teach you a lesson, then maybe you had not really learned anything. The nurseries in these homes were overcrowded and understaffed. Fought, sometimes while you stood in numb silence because you'd learned that resistance was futile. You were told the baby was going to a good Catholic family. You were told you would never see the child again. You were told to forget you ever had a baby and return to your life. You were not told that the adoptive family had paid money. The amounts varied, but it was common for families to pay £500 to £2,000 for an Irish baby in the 1950s and 60s, equivalent to tens of thousands of dollars today. Officially, this was a donation to cover the costs of the child's care, but functionally it was a purchase price. The mother and baby homes were trafficking in infants, and the babies of unmarried mothers were the product being sold. Many of these babies went to America. There was huge demand in the United States for healthy white Catholic babies. American couples would go through Catholic adoption agencies, which had connections to the Irish mother and baby homes. The paperwork would be processed, money would change hands, and suddenly an Irish baby would be on a plane to New York or Boston or Chicago, going to live with parents whose names the birth mother would never know. Can you imagine being that mother? You spend months with your baby, you nurse that baby, you sing to that baby, you start to believe that maybe, somehow you will be allowed